Hey guys, it's Bree. So today I'm going to be talking about endometriosis and PCOS. These are two conditions which affect the female reproductive organs, and I'm going to explain today why it's very, very unlikely that I have either of these, because I've seen a lot of you guys in my videos commenting about whether I've seen a doctor about it, do I have these conditions, and if you've known me for a long time you will have seen that I've been to a doctor about it and they don't think I have it, but today I'm going to go into a bit more detail about why I don't have it, but not so much detail about what the conditions are. So PCOS stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's very, very, very unlikely that I have this condition. And I'm going to show you by using the NHS, which is our National Health Service for those of you outside the UK, their description of the symptoms of PCOS. So symptoms are irregular periods or no periods at all. I definitely don't have that. My periods are regular as clockwork. Difficulty getting pregnant, wouldn't have a clue, not trying to. Excessive hair growth, usually on the face, chest, back or buttocks. No, in fact I have very little hair growth to begin with. As you can see, I never shave, but I have hardly any hair anywhere on my body. Weight gain, definitely don't have that. I have the opposite problem actually. I'm losing too much weight at the moment. Thinning hair and hair loss from the head, nope, don't have that. Oily skin or acne, no. So basically I don't have any of the symptoms of PCOS, so it's very unlikely that I have that. But the one that I am most likely of the two to have is endometriosis. So I'm going to look that up and I'll go through the symptoms of that with you as well. Okay, so the symptoms of endometriosis are painful periods or heavy periods. I don't have heavy periods, I have very light periods, but I do have painful periods. Pain in the lower abdomen, pelvis or lower back. That's kind of a difficult question because I don't know whether they mean that when you've got your period or without your period. I have pain in my lower abdomen when I have my period, but I don't get pain in my pelvis or my lower back, and I don't get it any other time apart from when I'm ovulating and when I'm having my period. Pain during and after sex, wouldn't have a clue, haven't had it. Bleeding between periods, I don't get that. Difficulty getting pregnant, don't know. Other symptoms may include long-term exhaustion and tiredness. I do have that. Discomfort when urinating or passing stools, don't get that. Bleeding from your back passage or blood in your stools, nope. Coughing blood in rare cases when the endometriosis tissue is in the lung. I don't get that either. They did have a worry for a while because I was coughing quite badly when I had my period. That was really painful, but I wasn't coughing up blood. So there are a couple of symptoms there that I do match up with, but overall it's very unlikely I have it, just down to the fact that my periods are very regular, which is sometimes made irregular by endometriosis, which I didn't mention on there actually. And also with the fact that they're so light, and they got lighter when I switched to cloth pads. Endometriosis is where the lining of uterus, which is called endometrium, starts growing in other places like your ovaries, on your pelvis, on the back of your bladder, and even on the top of your vagina as well. That's what makes it so painful, is because they fill with blood and also make your periods heavier because there's more blood filling, but they also can't go anywhere, so that's what causes the excruciating pain. So yeah, because of those symptoms as you've seen, it's very unlikely that I have either of those conditions. I have been checked out by a gynecologist for both of them. She really, really doubts that I have them. And to be honest, because my periods are manageable with Nurofen, and if I'm really careful, like if everything gets really bad, I can manage it with cocodamol as well. It's really, really unlikely that I have either of those conditions. But you guys have been asking questions, so I thought I would just go into a little bit more detail about what they were and why it's very unlikely that I have them. But thanks for watching guys, please subscribe and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.